Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle Robinson, and I'm the Senior Director for Customer Success and Engagement for the Harmony Academy. I'm thrilled that you've signed up for the Harmony Academy Summer Wellbeing Series, and we are able to send you this pre-recorded session as part of the series. This summer, we're excited to bring you a collection of recommendations for powerful mindfulness sessions, each about 10 minutes long, designed to help you pause, breathe, and reconnect. These sessions are brought to you from our incredible partners at Create, who will share a bit of background and then model one practice. Whether you're enjoying a well-earned break or gearing up for the next school year, we hope that these bite-sized recommendations will support your self-care journey. Feel free to share them with fellow educators in your community, because when we care for ourselves, we show up stronger for others. As a former teacher, I truly understand how vital it is to make space for your own well-being. So take this time, recenter, recharge, and savor each moment. You deserve it. Stay tuned. These exclusive sessions will continue to drop in your inbox throughout the month of July. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pamela Nicholas Hoff. I'm an educator and trained cultivating awareness and resilience and education facilitator. Thank you for choosing to watch this CARE collaborative video on grounding and centering. In the midst of the many demands of teaching, how can we stay connected, present, and resilient? Grounding and centering, two simple yet powerful contemplative practices from the CARE Professional Learning Program, help synchronize our body and mind and cultivate a sense of strength, presence, and balance. These practices build a foundation for well-being, strong relationships, and intentional teaching. Grounding is about feeling connected to the earth, tuning into the physical support beneath us. Centering invites us to connect to our internal center of gravity, just below the navel, our so-called inner home base. In many traditions, this is considered a place of balance, strength, and energy. When practiced together, grounding and centering help us feel more stable, focused, and emotionally aligned. But you don't have to take my word for it. These practices are backed by science. A randomized controlled trial of the CARE program, led by Dr. Tish Jennings and colleagues, found that teachers who practiced mindfulness strategies, including grounding and centering, had reduced psychological distress, felt less time urgency and burnout, showed improved emotion regulation and mindfulness, and reported better relationships with students and colleagues. These effects persisted even 1 year later, highlighting the long-term power of these simple practices. Teachers trained in CARE were also observed to create more emotionally supportive classrooms. Their students, especially those with lower social skills, became more engaged and showed improved academic motivation. A 2020 replication in Croatia found similar outcomes, with increases in self-compassion, compassion for others, and mindfulness among educators. In short, when we're grounded and centered, we are more responsive than reactive, more compassionate, and more available for authentic relationships. Just 1 minute of grounding and centering can shift your entire day. Teachers say they use this practice before greeting students, after a tough conversation, between meetings, and whenever emotions start to rise. These moments of pause create space for awareness, space for choice, space for compassion, and space to respond rather than react. Now I invite you to take a moment to try a centering practice from CARE. You may choose to stand or sit comfortably, finding a dignified posture with a tall spine, placing the feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. And if choosing to stand, bending the knees slightly and softly. Letting the arms hang naturally by the sides, or if sitting, by the sides or in the lap. Relaxing the shoulders, but allowing the chest to remain open. And closing the eyes or softening the gaze if that feels comfortable and safe. And bringing the awareness to the center of gravity, which is an area about 3 finger widths below the navel. If it's comfortable, placing a hand or both hands on the abdomen and feeling the rise and fall, the expansion and relaxation of the body and the belly with each breath. Noticing the sensations of the weight of the body pressing down, of the body maintaining balance. And perhaps taking 3 slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth or nose. And allowing the breath to return to normal, whatever normal is in this moment. Allowing the breath to be normal, not trying to change anything. And now settling the awareness on the center of gravity with each breath. Now allowing the awareness to shift to the feeling of the ground supporting the body beneath the feet. And remembering that distractions are inevitable. It is the nature of the mind to think. And when distractions occur, noticing and perhaps labeling them, thinking, planning, considering, whatever label best fits the thought or the distraction, and gently returning the awareness back to the sensations within the body, the center of gravity, the sensations in the feet as they press down and as the ground presses back up, offering stability and safety. And now perhaps envisioning the body as a tree and the feet as the roots of that tree, grounded into the earth. The body is the trunk, strong and supple, The mind is the branches reaching toward light, open and aware, curious. And with playfulness and openness and curiosity, envisioning these parts of a tree being parts of the body, being moved by the breeze yet stable because of the roots, the strong, supple trunk. And now returning the awareness back to the sensations of the body pressing down, the sounds in the room, and listening for this end of the sound of the chime, signifying the end of our practice. And when you're ready, gently opening the eyes, refocusing the gaze, and just taking a moment to notice the sensations in the body. And feeling free to pause this video if you'd like to record reflections on the practice. And if you've rejoined us or you stayed with us, thank you for engaging in that grounding and centering practice. This practice reminds us that calm is always available, that presence is powerful, and that resilience begins with awareness. Grounding and centering help us reconnect, not just with the moment, but with ourselves. When we show up grounded and centered, we don't just teach, we lead with presence. And that presence ripples out into our classrooms, into our schools, and into our lives. Remember, presence is not just being here, it's being aware of how we're here. Thank you for watching this Care Community Collaborative video. My name is Pamela Nicholas Hoff. Until next time, please experience life mindfully and with compassion, especially self-compassion. Thank you.